introduce you into the Iron Church Qigong. I want to summary a little bit about the Tao system. Okay? The basic system of the Taoism, we have the microcosmic, we have the healing love, we have Iron Church Qigong. All these three basic practices is utilize the circulation of the energy in a circle. In the microcosmic, we try to circle the energy, draw the energy from the mid eyebrow down to the navel, and circle the energy down and up to the spine, up to the head, and down the front, and down to the tongue, and down to this way, in a circle. In the Iron Church Qigong, we utilize the same microcosmic again. We use the same microcosmic. The Iron Church Qigong is involved. One is the organ exercise. The next one is involved with the structure. So this is involved with the structure and the energy spiraling. Our body, if you look carefully about our body like a tile. We have 3 layers, 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, and each layer have a fascia. Each layer have a fascia layer there. Okay? And this fascia, it like a plastic. It like plastic or elastic rubber. It's protecting us. You see the white thing between the muscle and the layer is called a fascia layer. And the layer can be blown up and can be expand or contract down. Can expand or contract down. Now, so these 3 layers work like this. I show you the 3 layers. So we have the first layer. We have a second layer, and we have a third layer. Between the layer, we have a diaphragm. It's also a fascia mixed with the muscle, and divide this one. And the organ is in here. So we have the organ inside here. We have the liver. We have the spleen. We have the kidney. We have the pancreas, and we have the heart here, and we have the lung here. It's all contained in the layer. Now, in olden time, they discovered that we have a chi pressure. So we call it chi pressure. Chi pressure. The chi pressure is make us maintain up in a shape. When you lose the chi, you don't have pressure. So when the people are so depressed, all the chi lose out, and they get into a structure of depressed. Is that right? You look at the people, you know they're depressed enough. If the people walk like this, or sit like this, okay, they're depressed. Is that right? If the people sit like this or walk like this, okay, what they are so angry. The anger energy shape them into an anger energy, into very angry. You know. The same thing is in here. The energy is the one that shapes us. They said we have a 14.7 pound per square inch, PSI, pound per square inch. The air outside also 14.7 pound per square inch, and the inside have to nearly build the same pressure. Is that right? We have the same pressure inside. The inside also 14.7 pound per square inch. Okay? If the pressure is loosened, we get weak and sick. Simple. Because everything in the body, move or not, is involved with the pressure. So we have to constantly breathe in the air to maintain a pound pressure per square inch. When we exhale, you loosen and lessen a little bit pound pressure. When you inhale, you're increasing more pound pressure. If you can inhale longer, the power pressure increasing. If we can increasing more power pressure, the qi going to flow faster, the blood going to flow faster. Okay? Now, interesting is when a young people or healthy people, the qi pressure is a lot. When the people get sick, everything is go down because the power pressure from outside pressing in, energy don't flow, blood don't flow, circulation don't move. So they discover that if you can increase a power pressure per square inch in the organs, you will increase the efficiency of the organs. So we need to increasing a power pressure per square inch inside the organ first, and we're going to expand the power pressure per square inch out into the cavity, okay? And later on, we're going to expand it into a layer, fascia layer. Now, if you have an egg, if you throw an egg on the floor, what happens? Break. If you put an egg in a balloon, you throw it, it's still going to break. But if you put another bigger balloon in here, and you put another bigger balloon in here, now you can kick it, you can stab it, you can do anything with it. You're not going to break the egg. Right or not? Right? Because the air pressure protecting it. This is the same thing in the olden time. They discovered this thing in the beginning is for esoteric practice in order to get more energy. Later on, they discovered that they can protect themselves when the people punch or people hit them, they bounce it out, so they don't get hurt. But this nowadays, in olden time, they can practice extremely until the weapon or people cannot hit them. So they call iron church. Okay. And the other day we're teaching there, and a lady said they want iron skirt. So sometimes we say iron shirt and iron skirt. So they're protecting this iron skirt. Okay, and now the very simple way is that you want to get a good energy flow, energy expanding. You must have a good structure. The good structure is the one that maintains the energy flow. So the Iron Qigong is very, very emphasized in the good structure. And the Iron Qigong is the standing or still position of the Tai Chi. The Tai in our Tai Chi that we teach. And the Tai Chi is the moving form of the Iron Church. So every structure you have to be there. Every movement you must have one structure, and you can transfer the force. Okay. So the navel is right in here. I hope you know it. And the navel is the place where you will draw the energy from outside. We're going to draw the energy from outside right into the navel. And we're going to start the energy and flow. The navel like a battery that stores the energy. And the mid-eyebrow is like a place you can draw the energy into it. And you can draw it down. Okay. And the navel also work as the collection energy. But collection energy. So now we're going to work the navel is a starting point and the ending point also. Start point and ending point. Very important. The perineum, we have the whole part of a lady, the whole part. The perineum. So we have the anus, and between the anus and the sexual organ, we call front part of the perineum. So this whole part from here is called the front part of the perineum, including the sexual organs. And the anus itself we call a middle part. The middle part. And the anus and the anus and the back part between the coccyx, we call the back part, back. The back part of the perineum. Okay? We have to, this is very important. We're going to do a lot of exercise of this. Okay? If you look at another part in the side view this way, in the side view this way. Here is the coccyx. Is that right? And here is the anus. And here is the sexual organ. Here the male sexual organ. So whatever you have. So okay. So between the sexual organ and the anus, we call our front part. Front part. The anus itself we call the middle part. The anus and the coccyx we call a back part. Okay? Front, middle, and back. Or here, front, middle, and back. Get it? Very important, because I tell you, you're going to do so much exercise on the perineum, and I make sure you're going to fall in love with your anus and your perineum. You're going to do so much, and until you have to fall in love with it. Because the whole thing is that we have to draw the energy from this part. There's so much energy in this area. We have to draw this energy from this part all the way up into the spine. And there's the whole goal that we're doing here. The sacrum point is right in this area. And this is called the sacrum pump. In the Taoism, regarding the sacrum is the most important part. Why? Because this is the big side and lasita. The sacrum is tilted in this way, and the sacrum it have a movement by itself. It's very small movement, okay, and it's to help you pump the fluid in the brain. So when it come down, it have to be feed the nutrition to the nervous. We have so much nervous system in the spine, and the nutrition. The white fluid that in the spine is the nutrition carry on and try to feed the nervous system. And the pump, when you're breathing and you move, the pump is moving and it pumps the fluid up and down. Otherwise, the fluid go down and don't go up, and we're going to get trouble. Now, the next one is the T11. The T11 means thoracic 11. A lot of nerve branches on the back there. So opposite of the solar plexus. How to find the solar plexus? You put your hand on the navel, put your hand on the tip of the sternum. Right on the tip of the sternum, the sharp tip of the sternum, you break in the middle. That is solar plexus. Right opposite the solar plexus is the T11.